if you are playing Dragonheir Silent Gods Season 1, pay attention. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can get the maximum rewards in the Otherworld exploration, with 13 teams doing more than 22 million damage, and the way you should do it to get the maximum rewards and maximum Otherworld exploration, alright? So stay there and let's go. Don't forget to subscribe. Hello guys, my name is Box. Welcome to one more video of Dragonheir. So, as I said, Otherworld exploration guys, this is the last day, so I have one more hour until it finish. As you guys can see, I'm in a good placement. I got a lot of Otherworld exploration progress, as you guys can see, and it's 100% already. People have not done all the adventure preparation and elemental domain. So before I show my teams, I want to tell you how you can get the maximum rewards. And I failed a little bit, alright? So in here, you guys can go to exploration, and another thing is that when you create the teams, if you are doing 18 or 19 million damage, don't worry, because eventually you will get all of these buffs, and with these buffs you'll get stronger and you will reach 22 million damage with those teams already doing a good damage, almost 22 million. So let's go to the exploration and see. So my advice is to create 13 teams doing 22 million damage if you can, at least that's the ideal situation, and then don't do any more teams doing 11 million damage, okay? 11 million damage is not worth it, because with 11 million you get 1200 exploration progress, but for example, if you do one adventure preparation, you get 1200 plus more 100 because you are doing one of these adventure preparations. So if you go here to adventure preparation, I'm just going there to show you guys. If you go here, you get 100 from here. Oh, I have some rewards. You get 100 from here plus 1200 from there, so will be 1300. Okay, so it's more than doing one shift challenge with 11 million damage. Then the other tip is to do one elemental domain once every day. Okay, you get 1200 plus, let's go to one of the elemental dungeons and see. So you get 1200 plus this amount. So the first one you get 100, until this last one you get 500. So you get this plus try to do reach the stage 5 of each elemental domain, because, and this is where I failed, when you reach stage 5 you get more 30 Wyrmrow plus 3000. So I was a bit late doing this, so I did the stage 5 of fire, stage 5 of necrosis, but then I failed to reach stage 5 of ice. Eventually, if I did, I would have more 30 Wyrmrow and more 3000. Okay, still not bad. I did a good job, and with my teams I did really well. So let's check now the teams I have. So you get the maximum from there, so you spend 20 of this tonic doing one adventure preparation, one elemental domain each day, and then it's all on shift challenges, alright, on Chaos Shadows. So here I'm gonna show you all my teams. So as you guys can see, all of them are doing more than 22 million damage. I had to split some of them to share the damage, because some of them, if you have a team doing 40 million damage, you don't need it. Take one of those strong elements doing a lot of damage and create another team. That's what I did. So I have a lot of them. Of course, poison one, for me, it's the hardest one. So you guys will see, I only have one poison team. So we can start with these ones, okay? So we start from the bottom. As you guys can see, I have a lot of necrotic teams. I have like 5 necrotic teams. The necrotic one is really the easiest one. And the necrotic characters are really good as well. So let's start with the first one. So first one, I have Edgar. You guys will see, I don't have much scrolls on all of my heroes, so this is really easy to do. So first one, Ancestral Set. This guy builds a lot of shields, as you guys can see, he gets a lot of shields. So one Ancestral Set, HP percentage, because the shields scale with HP. And then a Mirror of the Living, just to increase my defense and HP as well. I'm not gonna talk about every piece of gear just to make this more quick, otherwise this will be too long. Then we have Allure, so this one has some scrolls, is a rare character, and she will be my kind of healer. All right, so she's not a great healer, but she can do the job with this one. So she can heal with the passive, so it's more than enough. I have this artifact as well that you should have as well. From the it's a free one you get from season 1. I have this set and some Carnage gloves. Carnage gloves are really good here as well. When you get the defense penalty on them, you do much more damage. You do more 35% increased damage. Another tip is that if you don't have scrolls, if you are lacking some scrolls, just make sure to do all the Pillar of Trails before doing the Shift Challenge, or at least reach the maximum stage you can. Do a lot of Feymander because those places, they give you extra scrolls, so will be a really great help. Then we have Guland with the Crown of the Unclean. This set, make sure every team has one of these sets because they give 15% extra attack. It doesn't matter which one you give. Ideally, you want to give the one that will inflict defense penalty, but if you can't, it's fine. Because it only activates with ultimate skill, doesn't matter if you are doing damage, healing, whatever. So this guy will be my second healer, is going to do inflict some attack penalty as well, increase the healing of my character as well, and is really good. Then I have Tew. This was a discovery for me, so this guy is a rare character and is really strong. He does a lot of damage. So I have this scroll, this artifact, so this one maybe you don't have, but if you don't, use the eyeball, should work as well. Attack percentage, crit rate, and this aura, it's really good. This is a rare character with aura of 30% attack. It's on all battles, it's a great one. And then we have Usha, so Usha is not here to do much damage, because this guy takes more damage from Necrotic. Usha is here just to inflict this attack penalty, okay? So she has this Gambler set, but a lot of accuracy because the job here is just to inflict Witch's Remain defense penalties. So I have 2 defense penalties, I have this, the Crown, and then Witch's Remain. Of course, having Witch's Remain here, it's really important, so you need a bit of luck to summon a dupe, a copy of another legendary, and get this artifact. But this artifact, Witch's Remain, is really a priority, okay? So I did this as a, I'm not gonna say as a free-to-play, but as a low spender. So I bought the pass, the monthly pass, basically, the 2 monthly pass, so it's like 5 plus 10. And the game pass, I bought it once or twice, so more 22 months. So 2 of the 3 months I spent 45, but you can reach similar to this without spending any money as a free to play. It's really easy if you make sure to level up everyone to 100. That's really important as well. And yeah, level up everyone to 100. Yeah, and use the thing at the camp with the 3 characters you can level up. Make sure there's one there always being leveled up until 100. Second team, we have Stella with the Luminary. We have this set as well. It's really good to heal the character, and also she's going to heal everyone else. She scales with the Enlightenment, so she's pretty good. She's scrolled, Enlightenment, defense. Then we have Rebecca's with this one I got from the Warren. So he is scrolled, yeah, he's scrolled. He's going to be the inflictor, or the one that will inflict the defense penalty, because he attacks 3 times, so the chance to inflict this is really high. Then we have Isitarian. He's rolled as well, so he was one of my first characters I got on this season, so he was scrolled really in the early stage of the game, and I mean, he's really good at this moment. He does a lot of damage, so I don't regret, but the only problem is that he needs a lot of scrolls to be fully scrolled. He needs 4 plus 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 scrolls is a lot. Then I have this guy. Oh my god. I have this guy. No scrolls. He's just to give some help, increase a little bit of the damage. So that's it. this set again, as you guys can see, is just giving attack speed up to the demons, to the undead creatures. So that's the job he's gonna do. Then we have Ravenna, so this one is just to help with the damage and to create a 5 elemental affinity. As you guys see, most of them you will see at 22 million, because every time I reach, I'm checking the damage. When I reach 22 million damage, I just quit the fight. Most of them. Another ones I just leave it on auto doing it. Others I keep an eye on it just to see if they are reaching 22 million or not, and then if I notice I got 22 million damage, I quit the fight and I go to the next one. Then we have Kesta, so no scrolls on this one again, Ancestral set, Crown of the Unclean. From now on, I'm not gonna go further with all the stats and everything, just gonna show you the stats and you guys can copy that. If you have any other question, of course you can ask me in the comments or join my Discord. Then Utior, it's from the event, try to get him, he's a great help. You can use him to summon the undeads, so it's a nice trick to use. Now he can summon the undeads, so he gives this ultimate to everyone and he will summon the undeads after this guy kills them. Then we have Gaolair with this artifact. Again, when you see this artifact, if you don't have it, use the eyeball. Then we have Adri, she's really good as well, she's gonna help with your sharp speed penalty and some accuracy penalty. We don't need this, yeah, but she's gonna help with some damage and inflicting the defense penalty. And then we have this Vaska, so it's a rare character, fully scrolled, he's fully scrolled, he's going to help with some damage as well. Next we have this one, so guys, I'm just lucky, I was lucky to get this exclusive. She's not scrolled and she does a really good job. Then we have Irma, not scrolled, but she's really good to give some damage reduction to everyone. So try to keep everyone together to benefit from this buff. Then we have Zadok with the Witcher's Remain, because he attacks 3 times, not scrolled. We have Megan, fully scrolled. I think, yeah, fully scrolled. She will help a lot with defense up and recovery over time. Mirror of the Living will help with some healing as well. And then we have Tia, not scrolled, eyeball, she will be here just to help with the damage and some healing as well with the passive, with the battle skill. Then we have the poison one, so this one is really tricky, really hard, and I'm using this team. You don't need to use this Jatalea like I'm using, you can use the epic one, there's an epic one you can use that will do enough damage to defeat this boss. So I'm using Corin. With this set, so he's the one with this set because he's really good applying poison stacks, and when you apply poison stacks, he can explode one of those stacks and do increase some damage. And he says of burner just to increase the amount of times he inflicts poisons and stuff like that, because then I have Jatalia. Jatalia is going to explode those stacks, so the more stacks you have on the character, the more damage you will do. So Vile Ink will be really good here, because this damage, as you guys can see, will be derivate damage, so this one will increase with the derivate damage. Next we have Ally, he will be the one inflicting the Witcher's Remain, the defense penalty, so he shots 3 waves, so the chance to inflict this defense penalty is really high, and he is scrolled. Next one we have Exandra, she will be the healer and will be taking damage from the boss as well, with this one, Argander, okay? So he's not scrolled, but he's a really great tank, he takes a lot of damage, and he also can do something else. He can reduce the ultimate energy, which is really good on this boss, and he can inflict attack penalty too. So having sharp speed penalty, it's one of the most important things on these bosses. Then we have the Radiance team, okay? I just have one Radiance team, because this one is really hard as well, but I have Uberg, not scrolled, okay, as you guys can see. I have Edu with the Manticore, he's scrolled, he's really good to do some damage. I have Gillian with these artifacts, so I'm using these artifacts because it helps a lot healing my characters. So these two, I have 2, so will be Edu and Salian, they will be taking damage. So with these artifacts, I can heal both with my battle skill, okay? Because with this artifact, every time you will, with a battle skill, you have a 50% chance to heal additional Holly, so it will help a lot with healing. I have two of these sets because they give me enlightenment and the skills scale with enlightenment. Then I have Celian, scrolled. She will apply attack penalty 1, and she can get a shield as well, and defense up and more stuff, and she will apply defense penalty as well. And then we have Welby, scrolled as well. He will be the one applying defense penalty, and that's because every time he has rally, he recharges ultimate energy by 15%, so with this he has more chances to apply this defense penalty. Then we go to the fire team, and I think I just saved one fire team. I have two fire teams. So fire teams, we have this first one. So Horus, you got Horus, he's scrolled, fully scrolled, yeah, he's really good. He will be applying defense penalty because he's really fast using the ultimate. So every 15.6 seconds will be using the ultimate. So every time you use the ultimate, he gets damage reduction with recovery. He can apply attack penalty too as well, so he's really good. Then Liku, you get this from Fimender, I think it's Fimender or Power of Trial, one of them. So she will be applying buff prohibition, but that's alright, we don't really need buff prohibition. But she will give some healing and defense up, that is really important. And with this set as well to get attack percentage. Then we have Adolphus, he is scrolled, he's really good, he gives a lot of shield. So Tiara to increase that shield, enlightenment as well, he works with the enlightenment, two of these sets to increase the enlightenment. Then we have Karaman, not scrolled, just doing damage. He's a bit annoying, I don't like it that much because he's always jumping back to the back of the boss, and that is not helpful. Then we have Tia. Tia is scrolled and she will help with the damage as well. Next team, we have this one. So I'm using Frubart with the Crown of Unclean attack. So we have accuracy to inflict this attack penalty and defense percentage, some defense because it will heal with the battle skill. With the battle skill. And then we have Vcook, fully scrolled. He's really good if you used some of these battle passes, or if you want, you can just use like buy one of the dragon crystal for like $1, and the first top up you get this one for free. So for $1 you can get this character, or you can just summon and get him eventually. So this one, you guys can see I'm using this because his skills scale with target's max HP, so makes no difference. I just want him to use this as much as possible, some accuracy because he applies attack penalty with the battle skill. Then we have the Erich, not scrolled, and that's more than enough. It does a really good damage. And then we have Nida. Nida is really good. She's fully scrolled and she does a lot of damage. Then Tunnelman. So Tunnelman is fully scrolled, as you guys can see. He's really good, and he will be the one applying attack penalty, defense penalty, because he attacks 5 times with ultimate. So there's a high chance to apply that defense penalty. Then we have Suta, not scrolled with this set. So sometimes I use this set when I'm taking damage from the boss. So this will help a lot to keep my allies alive, especially the Dauntless, because the wearer gains healing with each basic attack, okay? And Dauntless work a lot with basic attacks. Then we have Ivelius, not scrolled. So if you see this one, he has the Gambler set because he's not taking damage from the boss. And then we have Voltog, fully scrolled. So he gets shields, he applies defense penalty, attack penalty, and gives accuracy penalty as well. He will be applying defense penalty 1. Then Yagnat is really good to apply defense penalty. He's scrolled because he attacks every 15.7 seconds and he attacks 3 times, so 3 chances to apply defense penalty. And then we have Corian, fully scrolled as well. With this Mirror of the Living, he heals a lot. He's very quick. He heals every 14.7. He gives defense up and heals by a lot. As you guys can see, 15, 20, 25. That's really good. Then we have 2 ice teams. So now let's talk about the lightning one. and then we finish with the ice team. So lightning one, this is my last team I created, as you guys can see, 35 minutes ago. So this one, really good. So I only have one scroll, and that was enough to reach 22 million damage. So you guys can see the set. Then we have Shook. I had to scroll him. He's fully scrolled, I think. Yeah, he is. Because, as I said, recharge speed penalty is not inflicting recharge speed penalty, but it will inflict attack penalty. And then with the battle skill, it will have this chance to reduce ultimate energy, which will help a lot to delay the damage of this boss. And then I have defense penalty. Since I need accuracy to inflict these debuffs, well, I give him the Witcher's Remain as well. Then we have Illucati. So Illucati, amazing. It gives defense up, healing as well. So with this goes with enlightenment. So having some enlightenment is really helpful. I have more than 400, and this set as always. Then Nathaniel. I have Nathaniel as well. These two will be taking damage. So this one scales with enlightenment as well, but this will be my tank. As you guys can see, I have Ancestral set with some enlightenment and the Mirror of the Living, because this will be my tank. And then I have Shagrol. He will be doing damage to the boss, and I'm using Shagrol just because I want this attack speed aura to increase my damage. Because I have in here, in this team I have 3 auras. I have the Illucati defense percentage, I have the Nathaniel HP percentage, and I want the attack speed, because this guy scales with attack speed. So the more attack speed he has, more damage he will do with his skills. So this attack speed helped me a lot to reach 22 million damage before the boss starts ramping his damage all over the place. So I don't want that. And finally, we go to the ice team. So we have 2 ice teams. So the first one, we have Rava with the Witcher's Remain. Rava is really good. And with the ultimates, she does damage. So every 1.5 seconds for 10 seconds. So she will apply defense penalty for sure. Then we have H-Vitar, as I said, just lucky, fully scrolled. She's amazing for PvP, PvE, everything. Viniara, my first legendary and amazing legendary. She will do everything for you. She will apply attack penalty, reduce ultimate energy by 100%. She will give a shield. She will give defense up. She's amazing, and yeah, she will help you a lot. And she's really fast. Every 14.7 seconds, she will inflict attack penalty, reduce ultimate energy, and give you this buff. Then we have Elvis. So for Elvis, he is here just for 2 reasons: to tank the boss and to inflict recharge speed penalty, okay? And you don't need any scrolls with this. This is his passive. And then we have Galdrus. So this one, no scrolls, easier for the same reason. Inflicts recharge speed penalty and attack penalty. He is really good and really important. Also, when the hero immunize against a debuff, he will recharge ultimate energy by 25%. And this guy is always doing like debuffs, CC, like control debuffs. He stuns the characters and stuff like that. It's very annoying. So Viniar is really good because of that, because she is immune every 5 seconds. She can be immune to no, where is it? When inflicted with control, the hero is immune to it. Yeah, so she will be immune to it every 5 seconds. And lastly, we have our 13th team doing more than 22 million damage. So we have this Loris, fully scrolled. He will be our tank. He will apply attack penalty. He has this Mirror of the Living and not 270 accuracy because he was not being a good tank. Okay, he was dying too early, so I had to make him more tank and, well, just play with my luck and get as much attack penalty inflicted as possible. Then Voresh will be my off healer, so he will be applying some buff prohibition. We don't need it, but it will be really good because we will dispel. I mean, we need the buff prohibition and dispel because this boss gets defense up sometimes, so it's really good to have this. And he will have this thing as well, this set, and he will be healing with the passive, which will help a lot. Then we have Zitus. Zitus is fully scrolled. He will be the frost applier, so he will apply a lot of frost, and he does damage with basic attacks. So every time you inflict frost on the character, his basic attacks will do more damage, so that's why I have a Gambler set, because it gives me more attack speed. And Witcher's Remain as well, because you will apply Witcher's defense penalty, because for 10 seconds each Ice Lance will have a chance to apply Inflict Frost, so every time you are applying a debuff you have a chance to apply a defense penalty. Then we have Vidimir, fully scrolled. He is really good for Goblin Lair as well. Basically he's just full damage, not accuracy, because I just want the frost applied from this character, and then this guy, if the enemy has frost, this ice ball will explode and do more damage. And finally we have our Traveler, Ice Mode, so will be my second support, because this Traveler will give a shield to everyone, so I place them in a good position in a way that I will get this shield on everyone, okay? And I got an artifact from the arena, so try to get this on the first season, because this will be the same artifact in the store, in arena store, for all the seasons. So if you get him now, you will be okay, and you will have it forever, and you don't need to worry about it anymore. Alright, just save enough of that material. Just save, what's the name of it? Let's have a look. So just save some of this gladiatorial seal to buy it eventually, and of course you can buy more stuff with this. Just make sure to do all your PvPs, just make sure to do all of these the weekly challenges, reach the maximum damage, because it gives you more of this, okay, this thing here. So with this you can buy Master Scrolls, Apprentice Scrolls, Scholar Scrolls, and you guys can see I've been doing the maximum damage I can, always the higher stage, so that is really important, so you can do all of this. Alright guys, I hope this is helpful and that you can do your maximum damage with these. I know some of these teams are really hard to copy, because I have two exclusives on these pictures, on these teams, so I know it will be really hard, but I hope it helps, at least gives you an idea what teams you can do, and at least you know what strategy you need to do to get the maximum rewards. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, just comment below, come to my Discord, I'm happy to help you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, leave that like, subscribe, and see you next time.